It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Can we see through that thing? Welcome back. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here on this, the 6th of May, 2020, as the quarantine continues. We're in the big room. Ace, Chick. This is Tom. That's Josh. Through the glass over that way, it's Christy Lee.
Hey, everybody.
Through the magic of some kind of video link elsewhere in the building now, but hardwired to the sonic room that we are broadcasting.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Pat Godwin.
Is this explanation going to go hand in hand with every introduction today?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And once again, Christy, of course, in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. And Mr. McGee, as we just mentioned, it's the crazycockwine.com sports desk. Go to your liquor store and say, hey, how about some Crazy Cock wine?
Grab them by the collar. Oh, maybe not.
Coming up, we have a story request.
Really?
Story.
Yeah, this is a very exciting. We're getting requests from all over the world.
Good Night Moon.
I
love that one.
I do too.
Sweet, isn't it?
Good night, lamp.
Now,
Good night, chair.
The story, this is one of Josh's stories. Josh is a man of truth.
Yeah, maybe too honest.
Yeah, a man who tells true stories about his actual life.
Piss the bed.
Oh boy,
that's the request.
Really?
It is?
Yeah, that's the. I wouldn't have worded it so crassly.
No, it would have taken you 20 minutes to explain that. Well, the urination process, of course, we're all familiar with it. And occasionally,
liquids are filtered through the
Make it to the bathroom.
Well, there's this weird story, and it's back again today from another source about TikTok and this urination festival that's going on TikTok, if you will.
A urination festival?
Well, I'm calling it that to give it a little bit of elegance because it really has none.
Social media users are basically standing in front of a mirror and they're peeing themselves.
And they're
put it all on
making
camera.
a video.
Is this the hashtag pee your pants challenge?
Yes, exactly.
Oh boy.
The first video appeared on TikTok when Liam Wire filmed himself saying, "Pee your pants challenge," before appearing to wet himself. As a gray patch appears on his shorts and there's a disturbing sound of liquid hitting the floor.
Oh man.
Liam said he was surprised the trend has caught on, as others on the video sharing platform have posted clips using the same hashtag. It's quite disturbing.
Yeah, as I said, how about a clean your room challenge? I'd like to see a few TikTok people do that. I can think of a couple.
I've been a clean the closet challenge. I've seen that.
So come on, everybody. Yeah. Remember that all this stuff's going to show up later in life when you go to apply for a job.
Yeah.
And well, Mr. Arnold, your resume looks pretty good. I can see
thank you.
You were a teacher here in South Korea.
That's right.
That's quite impressive.
Fascinating time.
However, we have standards here.
Well, I think I meet those.
At the school, and I think the fact that you are appearing on TikTok peeing your pants may send the wrong message to the students.
Oh, yeah. You saw that, did you?
Oh, yeah. It's when we Google you, it's the first thing that comes up.
Yes.
I'm glad that's the first thing that comes up. I didn't see the other 3 videos. I'll leave.
Don't look up. Hashtag crap your pants.
Yeah.
That would be somewhat less popular.
Yeah, now there's something.
No.
Yeah.
Don't start that.
I'm sure it's out there.
Because
I'm sure there is a fetish.
A dark web.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So, Josh, we have a request here for you to tell your story about the urination troubles you had.
Yeah. I was at a work party. I worked for Six Flags St. Louis, and the parties were wonderful. They were just a blast.
You were the star at Six Flags.
Well, I was Foghorn Leghorn. Bugs was the star.
But, that's true.
Anywho, yeah, big bash, and one of the girls that I worked with, we ended up hooking up.
Now, can I ask this? What was her costume? Was she in the show?
She was on the tech crew, so she was the lighting and sound. So no costume there. So yeah,
one thing led to another.
Yeah. And
did you have the costume on during the?
No, you couldn't leave it. You couldn't leave the park. Okay. So this was off-site and at a house, and did
she ask if she could call you Foghorn during the?
She did, and I had to act. I'll say, take that bra off.
Well,
look at that.
And she had a weird fetish. But so we
look at those take old bitty.
Ended up hooking up. I was very drunk, and then fell asleep in her bed, and she was there too, and woke up in the morning and Found out that I'd wet the bed. I'd urinated all over it.
How old were we at this point?
20. I think 20.
So your bladder had more or less been trained for a solid 15 years, maybe more.
Yeah, but not necessarily for the drinking. I was a bedwetter up until maybe 11.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I was a late bedwetter. Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's
the best kind of sleep, right?
Oh, dude,
laying there in the warmth of your own urine.
Yeah. Now that I have to get up twice a night, I wish I was a bedwetter.
Yeah, right.
No kidding.
So.
Did she wake up and notice the?
I was I go, oh no, and she goes, what? What's the problem? I go, well, I wet your bed. I couldn't lie. I mean, there was no lying about it. Man. And she started laughing. She goes, okay, well, you're staying here and washing my sheets, and then you can leave. Oh God! So I had to hung over, wash the pee sheets, and sit in this girl's
apartment
part that I didn't want to be in anymore.
The launder of shame.
The awkward morning after.
Were your underpants on at the time? So did you have to launder those as well?
Oh man, what did I do?
I bet you walked around in a towel, probably, or something.
I honestly don't remember. I think I was naked. I guess I had to have been because I was able to put my clothes back on and leave.
Did you shower before?
Yeah, I think so.
Got a nice shower in, put your clothes on.
Yeah, that's a little fuzzy after the...
Did she give you breakfast?
No. I remember being just awfully hungover and...
Did she hang around or did she leave you there by yourself?
She was there, yeah.
Oh, so how awkward.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, the whole thing was...
Did you have to go to work that day?
No. I think she did. And so... So I showed up to work the next time I did go to work. I essentially confessed to everybody what happened because I thought that she had already told everyone and she hadn't.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Wow. So
we didn't hook up again.
I see.
Okay. You didn't?
No.
Did you recall? Did you actually hook up that night to get into the most technical aspects of your encounter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your bladder wasn't the only pipe that was working.
No. Yeah.
Okay. That's
all plumbing was.
Now, Pat, I understand you have a tribute to this. Is a sing along.
Yeah. Let's get those sing along voices ready. Okay. In St. Louis, where he was born, lived a man we call Josh. Went on a date with a girl from work. They both got pretty sloshed. They did the deed and went to sleep. Woke up soaking wet at 3:15. Josh was drunk, he peed the bed. Woke up in yellow, pissed on sheets. They're both sleeping on yellow pissed on sheets. Yellow pissed on sheets. Yellow pissed on sheets. They're both sleeping on yellow pissed on sheets. Yellow pissed on sheets. Yellow pissed on sheets. Woo!
Boy, oh boy.
Finally a reason to like that song.
Oh, gosh. No kidding. That's a rough one.
So that was a request, huh?
Yes. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show with our new format.
I'm Ace. I'm Chick.
Hey, Josh here.
I'm Christy.
I'm Pat.
I'm
Jessica.
Threw the whole thing off.
No, it didn't.
No.
It was perfect.
She fit herself in seamlessly.
No, you threw the whole thing off, as usual.
Because you couldn't wait.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either. It's a new format.
I thought it worked pretty well.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. These aren't just any chairs.
Oh, God. Here we go.
What kind of chairs are they, Tom?
Yeah, what kind of chairs are they? That's a good question.
I don't know.
Do you know?
Now, a new feature. If Josh's chair could talk.
It would beg for euthanasia.
And youth all over the world. Let's see now. Christy Lee, once again in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom.
Yes.
We've established that it's a couple fathoms away, but that became a technical issue. Let's see. Chick McGee, of course, in the crazycockwine.com sports chair over there at the sports desk. And when that phone rings, it's the track phone hotline. And we are joined by Jessica Alsman, who, interestingly enough, hey, Jessica, and Pat Godwin. Pat Godwin is in the building now, Jessica. I don't know if you knew that.
Hi, Jess.
But he's...
Hey, I can hear you. Great.
Even though he's in the so-called AM studio.
A lot of static over here from the staff.
Okay. Yeah, he sounds really good today. Now, here's something interesting. Jessica and Josh share kind of a backyard. There's like a little creek between your houses, but you can look out your window and see her.
Right. In fact, I saw
backyard buddies.
Saw you the other day, Jess, doing some landscaping. Looked like there was some weed whacking going on.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I'm sure that there was some whacking going on at your house.
Oh, sure. Yeah, she was.
She was weeding. You were whacking.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
OCD kept going over the same.
You missed the dandelion.
we both see each other mow and whatnot. It's fun.
Oh, so you watched me do work and didn't offer to help like a kind neighbor.
He was busy.
I was grilling.
Oh, good.
That's what you call it.
You do the neighbor nod. How's it going? The neighbor nod.
No, they were far too involved in their own. Donnie was mowing. Her boyfriend was mowing, and she was weed whacking. So,
wow,
how about that?
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Now we are going to get back to the action here in just a second. I want to warn you, Ms. Pat is coming up just around the corner.
Okay.
You know, that is a warning. You're exactly right. If we ever needed a warning.
I mean, she's got a pretty big family, so I don't know who's who and who's where.
Oh, true. She may know
Miss Pat. I think she's quarantining.
I think she's had this hit home. I think her son had it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
Is he
No,
okay?
he's okay. But
Okay.
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 All right.
Good. Well, we'll find out more coming up. Now, we were visiting with Christy Lee over there. Anything of interest now?
Yes, this is for Jessica. She's a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
A Star Wars Day promotion at a Canadian restaurant went awry after an employee dressed as a stormtrooper was arrested. Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina owner Bradley Whalen said, quote, "We had music playing in the parking lot. We had one of our staff dress up as a stormtrooper. We put a couple of promotions on in the restaurant to entice people to come in." Whalen said he believes a passerby saw one of the costumed employees brandishing a toy blaster, called police thinking it was a real gun.
Oh,
geez.
Officers responding to the scene ordered the woman to get down on the ground before taking her into custody. She was soon released at the scene. No charges were
There's a
filed.
picture of her down on the ground.
Yeah, there is.
Jeez.
Here are the cops arriving. Seriously, I think they're taking this a little too seriously.
Arrest her, I will. Kermit.
She doesn't look tall enough to be a stormtrooper.
Well, you know.
Oh, God.
He thought he saw a blaster, like it was real.
Yeah.
Well, is it just me or Cocoa Vanilla got to have glitter on her face all the time, or his face, or who the hell is
No,
that?
that was the name of the restaurant.
Oh, Cocoa.
The restaurant was
Okay.
called Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina.
Good Lord.
Too long.
yeah.
Very wordy.
Real clunky.
Can't you just go with Galactic Cantina?
Maybe just go with
Be done.
Coco's. All right, it's good enough for Chanel.
Well, we call it the CVGC, but
in the dork meetings. Okay, well, I hope you had a nice.
What a great word.
May
Dork.
the fourth be with you.
yeah.
Okay, Christy, what else?
Did you dress up for that, Jessica?
I didn't. I dress up for my cat, I guess. And be like, look at me. I feed you. Don't,
What do you mean?
don't love me.
You didn't throw on the Princess Leia gold bikini for Donnie?
I will never dress in the Princess Leia gold bikini because the only rule I have pretty much with cosplay is I'll never dress as anything that my dad probably whacked it to.
Well, all right. That's a good rule of thumb.
Well, we've reached a new.
I hope he's listening.
Really awkward. Probably isn't, but he'll find out about this. I'm sorry, but it's just a good rule of thumb to have. Unless you got those issues, whatever.
There's a catalog things my dad whacked to.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming because he was a young man when Star Wars came out. So
So in 83,
That's
when
on me,
Jedi
Chick,
hit
I
the
admit.
theater, you think, how old
he
was
was
your dad?
early 20s probably.
Oh, yeah, he probably,
maybe.
all right.
Really, putting the Leia in Princess Leia. Now that actually
There's something I never thought about. I apologize for
Christy,
bringing
what do you
this
think
up.
your dad jerked it to?
Mary Pickford.
Thank you, Pat.
I have no
Now,
idea.
actually,
nor
the
do I
one
wanna
that
know.
you should be asking.
Yes.
Chick has talked about this before. This is really quite extraordinary. Something the Chick found in the bureau. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, my dad used to write very graphic stories. On yellow legal pads.
I like this.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I find it interesting.
Yeah,
Tom
it is
thinks
interesting.
It's odd and weird and strange.
No,
Well,
I think
it's
it's
certainly-
no.
to
I'm
be
not
laughed at. I get it.
I'm
I
not
understand.
being critical.
I understand you.
Now, when you found them
Yeah.
and you read them, was he still with us?
Oh yeah.
And did you address it?
I was probably 12 or 13. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
God, no.
Man, I wonder if he ever tried to get them published.
I don't know.
That does fit in the category of things you don't want to know.
Right, of course.
Well, it's hard to think of your parents as sexual beings.
Yeah,
but
as people, but
Only 4 of us in the big room, and we're socially distanced. Chick McGee's at the crazycockwine.com sports desk. And yes, Allie, that is the name of the wine. crazycockwine.com.
That's for real. That's incredible.
Yeah. Allie, do you like it in the can?
Do you hear this? They're drilling again.
Oh my God, they should.
Yeah.
Allie, I asked you if you liked it in the can because Crazy Cock Wine is this is
it comes in.
Yes, dry
oh my
white
God,
wine.
how are you not losing your mind?
Poor
with that
Allie.
going on?
No, this is quarantine over here, guys. This is what they're doing, trying to drive us insane.
That's the worst.
Alli Breen is quarantined. New York. Yeah, sing about that, Frank.
Yeah.
the
Oh
city
my
that
God.
never sleeps because they're drilling the whole time.
What are they doing?
Literally like a
Guilford
social
Night Sleep.
experiment going on.
That is brutal.
Well, luckily we can broadcast it. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. So
Yes,
let's
you're welcome, everybody. Now everybody gets to hear it.
real quick. I want to remind everybody we have this great contest going on. You can win a pair of Raycon earbuds from the Bob and Tom Show. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Look for the best way to do it is to get the app and then grab the news feed and you'll see that code there. So you could win some great Raycon earbuds. That'd be good for you, Allie, because it would shut out the sound of the drilling, which appears to have stopped. Once again, Alli Breen is in New York City where she is quarantined. There's Josh. I'm Tom. That's
It sounds like a snoring dragon.
Do you know what they're doing?
I don't know, but it's also the most annoying way possible because it's just a slow drill every once in a while, like as if they're dragging it out. I have no idea.
It's almost like you see a guy on the other side of the wall just like with a crazy look on his face.
I got a big peephole.
Like Jack Nicholson from The Shining. Exactly.
Yeah.
I said peephole, not peehole.
Both are hot.
Pee holes. Yeah, that's my favorite.
But you can hear
My favorite part of a woman are pee holes. That's right. I'm glad we finally talked about it.
Allie, are you doing okay?
doing okay. I mean, you can hear it. It's not just drilling, but you hear fighting, you hear sex, you hear. I know what all of my neighbors are up to at all times at this point. So we're getting. Yeah, it's pretty.
How do you get sleep? How do you? You can't concentrate on anything.
This is the first. Everything was totally stopped until Monday of this week. So this has only been the first. Thank God, but that's still not okay.
Yeah.
Are you putting on a mask and walking around Manhattan?
Yeah. Yep, I'm definitely. I mean, the weather's gotten a little nicer, so people are out in the parks. Cops are just busting up picnics left and right. It's gotten a little crazy. But yeah, you're allowed to go out and stay socially distanced and wear masks and.
Yeah, I'm envisioning a romantic situation, kind of like that old Twilight Zone episode.
Which one?
Which they meet somebody and they think your eyes are so beautiful. Then they take the mask off.
Oh,
and
yes.
they've got this hideous face.
Right,
was that Twilight Zone or was that Outer Limits?
The Twilight Zone.
Okay, all right. Now, Pat Godwin's here with us now. Pat, I know you have a special dedication. It's a song for Alli Breen before we get to her letters about sex. What is it now?
A little tribute to John Prine. And speaking of loud noises, this fits right in. Dear Alli, you know my sweet turtle dove makes loud noises when we're making love. It sounds like gas, I pretend I don't care. She says I'm the one pushing air down in there. Signed, Big Bellows. Oh, Big Bellows, oh, give me a break. You seem like a nice fellow, there's give and there's take. Your dissatisfaction is beyond belief. That air she's expelling is only a question answered. Signed, Dear Alli.
Now, I was going to say I don't know how to take that, but I do know how to take that, Alli. I would resent that and resign.
Yeah, thank you. Don't ever let anyone tell you're not a romantic, Pat. That is the sweetest things.
Lovely. Well, let's get right to it. Alli takes letters. You'll find Alli Breen, ALLIBREEN, on the usual social media platforms, and you can send her a letter. We'll try to consult and do our best. What have you got?
Dear Alli, I am in a one-bedroom apartment quarantined with my cutie. He's doing all the cooking, and I know I'm going to get diarrhea before this quarantine is over. What do I do?
Wow. I hope you use the bathroom.
Is she implying that he's giving her the diarrhea from his cooking, or it's just something's going to happen and she doesn't want to have?
I believe so.
Okay.
Well, that's the sound.
That's the sound of that girl.
Maybe she's embarrassed to have diarrhea.
Now
Because,
that's,
of course.
That's a
In front
well-written
of him,
letter,
or-
Josh. Has its own sound effect.
I'd say you could either be upfront. Just go, hey, I'm having some stomach issues. I'd appreciate it if you didn't listen. And kind of just make it, address it.
I think if you close the door and a lot of
close the door, maybe
flushes.
Play some music.
Turn on the sink.
Just turn it up.
No, you start cooking
Well, there's that.
and make sure that you're
Or do the Pat Godwin. Shut the door and flood the bathroom. Everybody will forget you've got diarrhea. It'll be great.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect.
I thought we forgot about that.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Don't you like when you get to the point in a relationship where you go, hey, look, can we just do gross things around each other?
No, you should never do gross things around each other.
But you're human beings.
Yeah, I think I slip every now and then.
A slip, but not on make it a real thing.
I think. Well,
Yeah, you have to still pretend to hide. You can't just
Right.
be like, I'm going to go blow up the bathroom.
And I
Right.
think I've always thought it's okay if the guy has gas and then goes, oh boy. I always think that's right. Yeah, that's absolutely the epitome of being a guy.
Hey, Bessie, pull my finger.
Right, huh?
Well,
Nothing
I say
funnier.
get it all out in
Oh,
the.
Josh is so cute. Oh boy.
You can yell at each other. Just go, come on.
I love him.
No. Try to keep the romance going.
Right.
You can keep the romance because the awkwardness is completely gone when you open it up like that.
When I'm at a hotel, I always go downstairs.
Yep.
To the
That seems
you
a
find the
little-
convention area where there's never anyone in the bathroom.
Prig.
A little relief.
You're a prig. P-R-I-G.
No, he's right
prig.
though, honey. I got to go check the bill. There's something wrong, and then you go downstairs.
Oh, you can tell. You can say what you're doing.
Babe, I'm going to go dump it up.
I love that song.
for 20 minutes.
That Paul
I think
McCartney
you were
tune.
cheating on me.
Dump it up.
That's a good question,
Oh, you're
too.
the
Like,
one.
what took you so long to pay the bill? You know?
No, you're just
Exactly.
being respectful. You can tell her
Yes.
that.
No, you're
You
not.
can just say,
It's respectful to be honest.
Did you bring a candle or a blowtorch?
I say be honest with them.
Do you run the water when you go in there, Josh? Just
No.
really?
I turn the fan on. It said that makes enough
Oh,
noise.
yeah, those fans, those are.
Oh, no, the one I have is
It really holds the
it
air.
sounds like a 747.
Yeah, there you go.
New from Boeing.
Yes, yeah.
they got to make money somehow.
Yeah, they gotta branch out somewhere.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Another letter, Alli Breen.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend always asks me about my sexual fantasies. The problem is most of them are either about my boss or my stepdad.
Or my stepdad.
Best letter we've had yet.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll take this
They're
one. No.
just fantasies, obviously, but they really get me going.
No.
So do I tell him the truth or keep just making stuff up?
No, this person needs to go to a psychiatrist immediately.
Yes.
Why?
She's sick and wrong.
She likes it male authority figures.
Yeah, apparently
Lord.
she wants to be told what to do.
No, she needs to tell him he can go borrow the stepdad's cologne, wear that,
Oh, these are all great ideas.
They call me Leonard. Okay.
borrow one of her boss's
Start
ties.
punishing her.
Oh, this is wild. Can you
Yeah, just have him
Wow.
dress like a boss. There you go. Ugh, but
just think if this were reversed? Chick, some woman asks you, so what are your fantasies? Well, I like to think about my stepmom.
Yeah, what the hell? Right?
check, please.
How long before your clothes are on the
Ruin the
driveway?
moment.
In pieces. She cut up my sweatshirt.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you need to keep your mouth shut, honey. That's what I
Yeah.
would do. Or make up something.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder how often when people say, tell me your darkest fantasies, that anyone tells the truth. There's no way it comes down to, I mean, if people have fantasies like this, no one's telling the truth.
Let's not talk about them.
Yeah, you should always word it. What's your biggest fantasy with me?
Yeah, there
Just
you
throw
go.
in with me.
Oh, there you go. That you dress like my stepdad.
yeah. That you leave me right after changing your will.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.